समारम्भस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णा प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्यं नामने गौरतिसे अंगस्य मलिमच्छटाविरवितमन्दिकृतन्दीवरम् जड्डञ्जागुडरचिषं विदधतं पट्टं वरस्य बृन्दारण्यविलासिनं हृदि लसद्धमाभिदामोदरम् श्रीराधा स्कन्दनिवेशितजलभुजम् जय श्रीराधा दामोदरम्। ॐ नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रुतिछन्दोगर्गवदति परमं ब्रह्मपूरकम् श्रुतिर्वैकुण्ठखं वदति किल यद्विष्णु सदनम् एतद्दीपञ्चन्य विरलरसिकोऽयं व्रजवनं नवद्वीपं वन्दे परमसुखदम् तं श्रीमायापुरं वन्दे परमसुखदं तं देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवनतारिणी तरलतरंगी शंकरमौलिनिवासिनि विमले मम मतिरस्तं तव पदकमले। भक्त्या विहीनयपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वं शरणं प्रपन्य वृन्दे नमस्ते श्रीचरणारविन्दे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम। श्री गुरुदेव जय प्रभुपाद। मैं रहा जय गुरु। First of all, I am offering my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my beloved spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj. Then my grand spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Prabhupada, lotus feet, offering respectful obeisances to him, who was the founder of Sri Chaitanya Math and all branches all over the world. Then respected audience, ladies and gentlemen, you must have heard the ceremony of bathing ceremony of Lord Jagannath. All over the world, observing this ceremony, especially in India, Odisha province, at Jagannath Puri, Purushottam Dham. Many lakhs of visitors come to see Lord Jagannath's bathing ceremony. How to observing very nicely at Jagannath Puri. Ladies and gentlemen, all are taking bath in cigarette place, in the bathroom, and shut the door. But once in a year, just today, Lord Jagannath ordered to King Indradumna at Puri. I want to bath in front of all of my devotees. So, our material calculation, thinking, and spiritual thinking is the gulf of the difference in between. If we see one birth, then increase our material desire. Mainly, lasty desire. But Lord Jagannath said, if my follower to see my bathing ceremony, they will be freed from the clutch of illusion. And one day they will come to me, my transcendental abode, Golok and Vrindavan. So, today, every Jagannath temple, not only India, all over the world, observing this ceremony. That is very important day. And after bath, Lord Jagannath told to King Indradumna, now I have some fever. I want to take rest. And every day you will offer me Ayurvedic medicine for relief from my fever. So every temple offering Ayurvedic medicine at 3:30 p.m. One dose in a day. And after few days, one day before of chariot festival, Lord Jagannath will be cured from his fever. Then he will come out from the temple and to show the audience chariot festival of him. And Sri Vedavyas, who was the writer of all scriptures, especially Sanatan religion, he wrote, if anyone to see Lord Jagannath in chariot festival, then he will, after death, definitely reach the transcendental goal of life, goal of Vrindavan, and to the lotus feet of Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna's service. So, Sri Supreme Personality of Godhead's pastimes, every pastimes is transcendental. That will not come our material conception. Because God is beyond our thinking capacity, unconceivable. And He does not accept anything in this material world, but He accepts only the devotion. That is the natural function of the soul. He is not looking who is poor, who is rich man, who is beautiful, and who is black, who is white skin, who is scientist or philosopher or sociologist, that is does not matter, or Indian or foreigner, that is does not matter. He is looking only our core of hearts, devotional desire. So that is today is the very important day of Lord Jagannath. Those who are so fortunate, they went to Jagannath Puri, but also in the way some problem, right, you must have heard the fact, the accidental case. Very pathetic. Near about 300 passengers on spot death and above 1,000 injured. 3 trains at a time. Accident. So from Prime Minister to Rail Minister and Chief Minister in West Bengal, everyone went to there. Ultimately, they are all praying unto the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. O Lord Krishna, please save us from this difficulty of life. Last Sunday, we have discussed theist and atheist mentality in this cosmic manifestation. Theistic world, they believe Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna is the controller of all living entities. And atheistic world, they are thinking there is no existence of God. This is the difference mentality between theist and atheist. Just like last Sunday, we have discussed this is very instructive struggle between the atheist and the theist story of Prahlad Maharaj. That is also true. And his father, selfish giant, Hiranyakashipu. In between, both struggling for existence. Prahlad Maharaj said, God is everything. Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna is the protector of all. And Hiranyakashipu replied, no. Who is God? I am God. You must follow. You should follow my instruction. Otherwise, I will kill you. Anyhow, I will kill you. Maybe you are my son, but now you are opposing me. This is the difference in between mentality of things. So, ultimately, he was killed by Nisingadev. So nobody can kill Krishna or God. He is not killable object because he is Satchidananda Vigraha. Sat, Chit and Ananda. Eternal existence and transcendental knowledge and bliss. Always blissful. There is no question of sorrowness. So, he is Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna. According to our Vedic literature. So, the demands are godless society and godless education, godless personality. They simply want to kill God. But actually, God is never killed. But they do not understand in the God's transcendental personality. They are thinking the material atmosphere. So God is never killed, but the demon is killed by God. How big are powerful of the world, but ultimately they will killed by God. Just like Hiranyakho, Hiranyakashipu, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, and Sishupal, Dantavakra, very powerful demon, but ultimately killed by God. Because this is the law of nature. Those who are taking a bath in this material world may be very powerful. But one day he will die. Nobody can protect from death in this material world. So this is the law of nature. Nature's law. In the Bhagavad Gita we are finding Krishna personally said, Jatasyahi dhruvang mrityu. Those who are taking bath, definitely, one day he will get death. So that is inevitable. So God never killed. God is never killed, but the demon is killed by God. This is the instruction from Prahlad Maharaj's life. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, we are finding the life of Prahlad Maharaj. He was the theistic personality, and his father Hiranyakashipu is the atheist personality. So we can understand that as it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Mrityu sarva haraschaham. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said that I am also death in the shape of taking away everything. And whatever you possess, that is does not matter. Maybe you are world famous scientist, number one philosopher of the world, number one sociologist, number one lawyer, and you are the president of USA. That is does not matter. When the time will come, that will be finished. So we are very much proud of possessing material things. That is our illusion. That is the influence of illusion. So we are very proud. I am very big rich man. I have money. I have prestige. Everyone offering respect. I am topmost respectable man. But one day everything will be finished. When the death will come, then everything is finished. So, see, that possessing material things, material acquisition, but when Krishna comes, just like Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj saw Hiranyakashipu. His father also saw Nrsimhadev. This Hiranyakashipu, the father of Prahlad Maharaj, was very clever. As the materialists, scientists are very clever, we are finding in this material world. And cleverly, they are inventing so many things. What is their idea? The idea is we shall live forever. They are thinking that is fully illusion. That is rascaldom. Those who are rascal, they are thinking like that. And sane man, they are thinking no. There is no permanentship at all in this material world. This is temporary and transitory in this world. So they are thinking we shall live forever and enjoy sense gratification more and more in this material world. They are thinking. This is called atheistic advancement of civilization. Now we are also hearing 70 years old man, 75 years, 80 years old man. They are wedding a very little child about 12 and 16 years girl. What is their mentality? What they are thinking? They do not know after a few years he will die. But they are thinking we are forever enjoying. No question of death. So that is atheistic conception of life. So sense gratification is everyone, every man, animal, insect, from Brahma to insect in this world. But this is called the illusory tendency of material world. And atheistic advancement or material civilization. That is called material civilization. But spiritual civilization is that. Spiritually, we are all eternal servitor of Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna. According to our previous activity, according to our previous work, according to our previous karma, we have taken birth in this material world. For the time being, no question of forever. But That is spiritual civilization. And material civilization, they are thinking like another opposite, always opposite platform. They are always thinking opposite platform. So Hiranyakashipu was typical materialist. Hiranya means gold, and Kashipu means soft bed, soft bed. That means on kinds of female life. So materialist persons, they are very much fond of gold and enjoying sex. And spiritual civilized person, they are always trying to avoid gold and sex life. That is the difference between theist class of man and atheist class of man. Transcendental desires man and material desires man. That is the difference. So, that is their business. So, Hiranyakashipu is that typical example of the materialistic person. And Prahlad Maharaj, Prakrishta Rupena Allada. Allada means 24 hours from beginning to end. Always transcendental bliss, full life, blissful life. That is called Prahlad. Actually, what is the meaning of Prahlad? They are speaking from beginning to up to the point of death, whose mentality is always blissful. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavita living entity's real identification is Prahlada. All living entities, everyone is searching bliss. But that is the difference. Bliss is only the service of the lotus feet of Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna. So those who are fortunate person, they are engaged serving of God. And those who are unfortunate, they are searching in this material world. We can get bliss. That is the difference between those mentalities. So living entity's real identification is Prahlad, blissful life or blissfulness mentality. But on account of material association, we are all in miserable condition of life. Everyone is suffering in this material world. Three kinds of mode, threefold miseries. Everyone is suffering. Adhyatmic, Adidaivik and Adibhautik. So, those who are fortunate person, they are giving up everything in this material world and only living for the service of God under the guidance of a bona fide person, bona fide spiritual master. That means who is in parampara system, disciplic success. Then we can get peace and prosperity in our life. Otherwise, useless. No value at all in this life. Just like animal, they are eating, sleeping, matting, depending, but that's not. So many rascals declaring that we have come from this material world for enjoying this life. That's enough. After enjoying, when the old age will come, then I will die. Eat, drink, and be merry. But that is the human life. No. Human life is meant for the service of God. So, there is no question of black skin or white skin, Indian or foreigner. No question of that. Everyone is the Son of God. This is our real identification. Lord Chaitanya, when Sanatana Goswami asked to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who am I? Please give me proper advice. Then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, every living entity is the eternal servitor of the Supreme Godhead Lord Krishna. Then if you engage in the service of the Supreme Person of Godhead's lotus feet, then your life will be success. Otherwise, Vanchapatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanang Pavane Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Jadavaya Madhavayo Kesavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Simadhusudan Har Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan Janna Nityananda Siyadvaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Hari Guru Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghuna Shri Jiva Gopal Bhakta Das Raghuna Ami Aishai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Har Jaha Vaite Vignana Savishta Puran Aishai Gosai Jarmi Taradas Rasabare Padarenu Mar Panchagrah Sadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Saneva Har Janame Haye Abhila Jai Gosai Jabe Braj Kuilava Jai Gosai Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash Anande Bala Kori Bhaja Vrindavan শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পদে মজাইয়া মন, শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পদে মজাইয়া আর শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পাদে পদ্ম করিয়া, শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব হরি নাম সংকীর্তন কহে নরোত্তম দাস। বলো হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে হরে। জয় গৌর হরি श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री राधा गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा श्री राधारमण देव धमेश्वर श्री गौर सुंदर, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा श्री श्री गौर सुंदर श्री श्री गिरिराज महाराज। जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम तुलसी महारानी तथा जगन्नाथ देव स्नान यात्रा महामहोत्सव तथा संध्याकालीन अधिवेशन महोत्सव की जाए। परमाराध्य श्री गुरुपाद पद्मं विष्णुपाद शिष्य भक्ति संतोष ठाकुर की जाए। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जाए। सपार सचिनंदन श्री गौर सुंदर की जाए। सपार सत श्रील प्रभुपाद की जाए। रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जाए। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जाए। छोटा भक्त वृंद की हरिनाम गौर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि।